can really take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
PD. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurt's advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof, because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
For booking, there is greatness in education, there is greatness in learning, and there is greatness in our youth.
Hello, my name is Sean Hurt, the school turnaround specialist, and I am so excited that I have a new virtual platform that I'm bringing to schools and districts all around this world.
Mr. Hurt has brought greatness to his school, and for that he has developed a platform.
We have some of the highest academic achievement within our county and within the state of Michigan.
Data doesn't lie.
This platform will help you to transform your school from good to great, and also it will make your school a reward school. I'm bringing strategies that will help you move that academic needle. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm passionate about educating the students, I'm passionate about getting teachers to the next level, and I'm passionate about schools just having high academic achievement. A couple of months ago, I got a letter in the mail from the state of Michigan, and they acknowledged that my school was a reward school. And I said, by all means, I want to bring this information to all of the schools all around the world. So please make sure that you check out my new virtual platform. It'll be coming soon, and I will be giving strategies on how to move that academic needle and make your school good to great.
For more information, please visit www.shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
Good morning, everyone. This is Sean Hurt with your Saturday morning podcast, and I'm excited regarding this podcast. We're going to talk about 16 things teachers need from their administrators. So come on in and hit that share button. You know how I do it. I'll be here from 10 to 10:30, and we've been doing this for many weeks now, and this morning it's going to be on fire. So come on in and hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. All of my Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube fans, come on in and let's share. Last week, part 1 was on fire. I said I'm doing part 2. So give me a few minutes as I get all my friends in, and I need you to let me know where are you coming from, and let me know, and make sure you hit that share button, and let's repost this, because I want every educator out there to be on this podcast. So just let me know where you're coming from, and just give me a few seconds as I kind of get all my friends in. All right. Good morning, Miss Melissa. Good morning, Central Hicks. Good morning, Miss Lynn. Video is great. Thank you. Good morning, Miss Harris. Good morning, Principal Laws. Good morning, Miss Taylor. Good morning to you. Come on in. Let me get a couple of shares out there, and we're going to jump in. I have so much information to share with you. I'm excited on this morning. I'm excited. So just come on in and hit that share button. I need to know where you're coming from, and make sure you get pencil and paper out, because you know how I like to do it. I like to share information we're going to learn. Last week, it was just the comments, just everything was just on fire. So now we got part 2. I told you I'm bringing part 2 in the house. Part 2 in the house. So just give me 30 more seconds as I get all of my friends and family on. Give me 30 more seconds. All right. I cannot wait. I am on fire. I'm on fire on this morning. Yes, we about to. Yes. Good morning, Miss Miss Daniels. Good morning, Mr. Butler. Good morning, Miss Williams. Good morning to everybody. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. Just bear with me, just bear with me as I get a few more folks on. Get all my people on. Bear with me. Stay with me. Yes, 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 yes. Hopefully you guys like my new background. I did some upgrades the last couple of days. So thank you for all of the feedback that I got. All of my friends that was kind of inboxing me and just give me some really good feedback. So I thank you for that. I really thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, yes, Principal Cafele. Yes, that's one of my good friends. We talked about my video quality. So hey, we just going to the next level. So I appreciate your feedback. Thank you for your feedback and um and I thank you for all of the support. So let me go ahead. Um, Give me 1 second. All right, all right, all right. So let me go ahead and wow, I'm seeing the chats and everything. This is cool. I got a new platform, so I'm just like, oh wow, I can see the chats and everything. This is so cool. This is so cool. All right. And I'm about to get out of okay. Oh, this is good. Okay, all right. All right, hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. Good morning, Dr. Houston. Once again, my name is Sean Hurt, the school turnaround principal, and I'm here with my Saturday morning podcast. We call ourselves the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four. So it's myself, created educator at 10:30. I got my good friend, mentor, Principal Kafele at 11. Then I'm sorry, we have we have Dean Packer and Josh Tarver Sunday at 7. Call ourselves the Fantastic Four, and we give out information, educational information, just to transform your schools, transform you as an educator, just transform your district. So this is what we do. So I just want to go ahead. I don't want to belabor the time because I got to get into this. So usually I'm gonna go ahead and do my housekeeping notes, and hopefully I got my good friends on here. I told you I was going to give you guys a shout out. So I would like to give a shout out to Detroit Community Schools, to Dr. Payne and Principal White. I was with their school yesterday. My hometown, Detroit, did a PD with them, and it was excellent. So I want to give a big shout out to that school. We learned a lot. It was fun. I know that you guys are going to the next level. So, hey, keep up the good work. I cannot wait to see your scores at the end of the year. So, once again, a big shout out to Detroit Community Schools. If you're on here, listen, it was love myself. So just keep up the good work. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see you at the end of the year. The other things is that I will be in Texas in a couple more weeks with Mrs. Lori Klein and her team. I'm ready, next level. We've been talking about this for months, so I have so much information that's going to bless you and your school. I cannot wait. So I will be down in Texas in a couple more weeks, and then also I will be doing a virtual PD with the leadership team with Zulima Stambrook in Arizona. So I'm just everywhere. I'm everywhere, Texas, Arizona. I was in my hometown, Detroit. So I'm just loving the work that I'm doing. I'm loving the work that I'm doing. The reason why this is important is because, the school year has started and we can now really take it to the next level. We can use these best practices. We can just use this information to have high achieving schools. I said that yesterday. I truly believe that if you have been on my podcast and you just follow some of the information that I'm giving to you as a principal, as a leader, as a teacher, you will see your school transform. You will see high academic achievement. How do I know? Because I did it at my school for 15 years. And for the last 8 years, I've been traveling all around the world, and schools have had academic achievement. I can start naming names, but I won't do that. But you know who you are that have been working with me. Your scores are going through the roof. Your report card grade is increasing. Your NWA data is going to the next level. Your I-ready data, your state report card is doing good. All of those things are happening because you're putting best practices in place. So if you are a principal, superintendent, or whoever you are on my podcast, this is real. I'm not doing it just to do it, but I am passionate. I know that schools will transform. So that's why I'm doing the work. So I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. The last thing is that make sure you I'll go on my social media. I put a really good post up this morning. The title of my post is "Schools Are Achieving High." No, the title of my post is that the one thing I do to improve your school. So I kind of read it down. I wrote it down on my post. Make sure you take a look at it. and just use it, have a discussion with it at your next PLC meeting, data meeting, and just have that discussion. Okay. All right. And last thing is that if you'd like for me to come in and provide support for your school, inbox me and let's go ahead, let's get to work. It's not hard. We just go ahead, inbox, we'll go ahead and set up a virtual meeting, we'll talk, and boom, we'll set it up, and you'll be one of the schools that will be have a high academic achievement at the end of the year. So my title of my session is 16 things teachers need from their administrators. 16 things teachers need from the administrator. Last week I talked about I talked about 10 of them. I'm not going to highlight that. Just look at my podcast from last week. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up the next six. This is so important. When I talked about it last week, I got so many inbox messages from principals, from teachers. Hurt, you were on fire. Hurt, you were right on. Do part two. So I am doing part two. I'm doing part two. So hold on. Is just a quick let me just check my audio for a second. I got some feedback. Let me check my audio for 1 second. Let me check my audio because I got some things. So let me unplug it. Really, just give me a second. I am sorry because my audio might not be good. Let me know if my audio is getting better. Let me know regarding my audio because I have a mic set up. Let me know about my audio. Is my audio not great? Give me 1 second so I can make some adjustments. Okay, okay. Audio's fine. Okay, I just made some adjustments. Okay, made some adjustments. I'm making adjustments on the fly. I have a mic and I have a new platform, so I'm doing some things. So just let me know and during my presentation if it's going in and out. Okay, good. All right, thank you. So the next thing is this. The next thing is this is that we need the 16 things teachers need from their administrator. I talked about 10, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys regarding the next 16. The next 16, okay? All right. I'm going over my notes. Okay, all right. Next one is that we talked about this. Teachers need principals and administrators, superintendent to be supportive, very supportive when they're dealing with parental interaction. We need teachers, we need principals to be supportive. Supportive when we are dealing with parental interaction. Well, what do you mean by that? Principal, you have to support your teachers. It's the worst feeling in the world to be able to have a parent meeting, whether you're right or wrong, to have a parent meeting knowing in the back of your mind that your administrator will not support you, that your administrator will throw you under the bus. That is the worst thing. Let me give you an example. When every time I had a parent meeting with a parent and a teacher, the first thing is I would talk to the teacher before the parent meeting to get feedback. So the teacher would know where I stand at, where she stand at, and we had that understanding, okay? And then the second is that if the teacher was wrong, this is the biggest thing. If the teacher was wrong and admitted and he or she knew that they were wrong, I never talked about it during the meeting. I always supported my teacher. Always, after the meeting, I would say, teacher, you got to go back and make that phone call the next day or email, and you got to make this right. I didn't say anything during the meeting, but you got to make this right. All of my teachers will say they appreciate it. They knew without a shadow of a doubt, as the principal, as the instructional leader, I was going to support them when it came to parent interactions, whether it's parent-teacher conference, whether it's a parent meeting after school, whether it's a virtual, whatever it was, that was something that was very big for me. Write it down. Support me with parental interactions. Come and have that conversation with me because parents are good parents, but sometimes parents will stretch the truth. The kid will go home and stretch the truth. And a lot of times we don't look at both sides. Now, I'm not saying that the teacher is right or wrong, whatever, but I always support the parent. I always support the parent whenever I have the teacher with me. Yes, Principal Laws. I'm reading from the comments. Always support it. That is so important to support that parent. Yes, it is so important. It is a must. Yes, I see a principal Taylor. You have to be sure teachers know you have their back. That is so true. You say, "Hurt, that's basic." No, it is not basic because a lot of principals do not do this. I travel all around the world. I talk to thousands of teachers every year. That is one of the things that they talk about. Do my administrator support me when we're dealing with parents? If you want the teachers to quit, to leave, to lower their production, try not supporting them when a parent come around. Yes. Next one. Yes, yes, Ms. Harris. It helps with building trust. You are right. The next one. Don't punish the group for the actions of one person. I love it. Don't punish the group for the actions of one person. This is what I will always do. I would when a teacher or a staff member would do something, I would in my staff meeting, I would not punish, I would just go over the rules. I would go over the rules every first time. If it happened, then I would bring that teacher to my office and I would have that conversation because I gave a warning to everybody, even though I was talking to one person. I said, okay, this is what we'll do. So let's kind of make it very plain or whatever. And then if the teacher did it again, I would bring the person to my office and have that conversation. So, so for example, say if you say we have a policy that lesson plans are due on Monday morning, right? And then I have a teacher who constantly or the first time turns it in on a Tuesday. So during my staff meeting, I said, okay, teacher, remember, let's do on Monday. Make sure the lesson plans are due on Monday. So I would just tell the staff that, I wouldn't have the whole staff. But then if that teacher turns the lesson plans in on Tuesday, then I would bring Mrs. Potato Plant into my office. I say, Mrs. Potato Plant, then I do my staff meeting say that the lesson plans are due on Monday. Why are you turning it on Tuesday? So I would get out. Now we have that conversation. But I would never ever punish the staff for one person. I would address it, have the staff address it. If it happens again, now me and that staff is having a one-on-one conversation. Once again, these are important tips as you're starting your year as a principal. Got to get these tips. This is very, very, very important. Next one. Lead, do not boss. Lead and do not boss. I'm gonna say this for a third time. Lead your school. Be that instructional leader and do not boss. A good principal, a good leader will get out in front and lead by example in professionalism. A bad leader, a bad principal, a principal that is struggling is the boss of the school. Is the boss of the school. Is the boss of the school. Okay. So we want to make sure that we lead and do not boss. Okay, so that is very important. Lead and do not boss. All right. So just give me 1 second. I think I'm having some difficulties with my sound. So give me 1 second. Let me kind of. Okay, I think I'm better now. Hold on. Okay, cool. All right. All right, connection. Okay, okay, cool. Okay. Just let me know. Does this sound better? Can you hear me a little bit better? Just trying to check my sounds. I know we're pivoting, trying to check my sounds. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you hear me. Give me some feedback. Let's stop for 1 second. Let me know if my sound sounds good. Sounds better. Okay, good, good. All right, all right. We're good. Thank you. All right. So we're lead and do, not boss. Like once again, I'm on this new technology, trying to go to the next level so I know what I have to do. Next one is that principals, make sure you articulate to your teachers that they have a life beyond the school. Now we give 110%. I know we do, but make sure that you let your teachers know that there is a balance between work and life. A lot of people are married, got kids will graduate, all those things. So yes, Work hard while you're here, but when you go home, you take care of home. Because if your home situation is not together, you will not be good at work. Once again, if the home situation, and I know this for a fact, if the home situation is not good, you will be no good at work. So, principal, make sure that your teachers have a life and work balance. And as a principal, you have to gauge that. Sometimes you might just say, "Hey, go home early," or give that one teacher break, whatever it is. But make sure that every staff member, your administrative assistant, your custodian, your parapros, your teacher, every staff member at that building have a life beyond school. Okay, teaching is my job, and while I love my career, ultimately my family has to come first. And as the administrator, as the instructional leader, you must tell those people that your family comes first. Your family comes first. I'm gonna say this again. Your family comes first. And when I started to explain that to my teachers, their productivity went to the next level. They saw me in a different light. I'm not your boss. I'm not trying to whatever. I am somebody who cares about you outside of these four walls, outside of this school. I care about you. I care about your husband. I care about your wife. I care about your kids. I care about if your grandmother was sick. How is he or she doing? That's big. That's big principles. That's why you have to understand your staff. If you have a teacher that's going through something, that's sick, or have a loved one that's going through something, to make a phone call just to check, just to stop by that room, whatever it is, to say, how is your mother doing? You know what? I was thinking about your grandmother the other day. I got a car for her to get well. You know what? You know what? I was baking some food last night. I brought it to you. I know that your grandfather likes apple peach cobbler, whatever it is. I was thinking about him. Have we done that yet? Have as a principal, as a leader, have you done that? I'm gonna park right there because okay, we, we want our teachers to be the best that they can be, right? And teachers want to be good. But a lot of times we will go above and beyond when we know that that administrator cares about me and loves me. I'm gonna say that again. We will go above and beyond the call of duty when we know that that administrator and that superintendent, assistant superintendent, really cares about me beyond me. And and that is so big because a lot of times we're so focused. All right, we got to get the academic achievement, and that's something I talk about. Raise academic achievement, which is fine. Let's set the school up for those kids to be successful. But at the end of the day, the teachers are human. Then so and so, how are you doing? How's your mom? How's your dad? How are your kids? Oh, they graduating. How was that ceremony for them? Sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we don't do it. That goes a long way. That goes a long way. That goes a long way. And that is something that I had to get to. I was so focused. I got to raise student achievement. And then my good friend, she's been working with me for 15 years, Miss Stevens. She's on here. I see her. She will always say, Mr. Hurt, you got to make sure that you have a life balance, have life balance, have life balance. And after like year 4, I understood it. And when I started to understand it even more, then I started to see the productivity of my teachers getting better. Yes, yes, yes. I want to pause right there. I want to give a big shout out to Dr. McKeever Jeter. Thank you very much. I hope you're getting better. You had back surgery, so I'm praying for your recovery. So I just want to give a big shout out. Much love to her. She's supporting the Fantastic Four. So praying for you. So I just want to say that. All right, all right. Two more and I'm done. Okay, two more. Give me a thumbs up or give some feedback if this is some good information. I'm saying people are saying that this is good. Give me some give me a thumbs up. Say, "Hey, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this." Yes, yes. Next one is this. It ties into this. Show a little kindness to your teachers. Show a little kindness to your teachers. And how I would say is that I'm gonna be firm, but I'm gonna also be fair. I'm gonna be firm and fair. I'm gonna be firm and fair. And in that fairness, I'm gonna show some kindness to my teachers. Once again, you have 35 teachers. You have teachers that are superstar teachers. You have teachers that are beginning teachers. So you have to talk to your teachers in a different mind frame. When I was a principal, I knew that if I said something to Miss Stevens, she interpreted it as it was because she knew me. So I could just go straight, hey, we need to do 1 through 3. Another teacher who maybe first or second year teachers, I had to finesse it. I had to really stroke their ego. I had to let them know that they're doing a good job and things of that. A teacher who I knew that just wanted straight to the point, shot that person straight to the point. So you have to show kindness to your teachers based on their personality. But like I said last week, you must be consistent in your messaging. You must be consistent in messaging. You are firm but fair. Firm but fair. Write that down. Firm but fair. Mr. Hearn, I'm first year principal. You firm but fair. If people see you as fair, they will respect you. Once again, if people see you as fair, they will respect you. They might not always agree with it. We're not in agreement because I'm here. I see. I'm a visionary. I see things months down the road. You only getting this small piece. I see the bigger picture. But I want you to know that I am always fair across the board when I'm making my decisions. Firm but fair will lead to showing kindness to everybody. And that's something that a lot of people I'm talking to, I'm dealing with their first year principals that have been doing it for a long time. Not being firm but fair has divided your staff. Oh man, that I said something with that. Not being firm but fair has literally divided your staff in half. And the teachers see that. Teachers see that when these 2 or 3 teachers say something, you're going to switch what you put in place to accommodate these 2 or 3 teachers, and the rest of these 35 teachers are looking at you like really, like, like, why did these 2 or 3 teachers make the change what we were going to do as a school that's going to impact 800 kids and 50 staff members because these 2 or 3 teachers didn't like it. These 2 or 3 teachers didn't agree with it. Think about that, y'all. I see it all of the time. What do teachers need from administrators? They need you to be firm but fair. Yep, yep, yep. Miss Tate, yes. My statement to everybody, I am firm but fair, yes. Yes, this is why, Miss Tate, we need to have about a half a million of the principals on this podcast because there are many principals all around the world that's dividing their staff because they're not firm and they're not fair across the board. That's why many teachers are leaving out of the building. That's why your surveys at the end of the year are low. That's why teachers are walking away because of that piece right there. Last one. Don't expect your staff to be perfect. Don't expect your staff to be perfect. One thing that I always say, and if you were my teacher, you know what I used to say every morning on my morning announcements. I would say, we are 1% better every day. I would say that all of the time. I said, we're getting 1% better every day. I didn't want people to be perfect. I wanted you to get 1% better every day. And when you made a mistake because you were working hard, because you were trying to be innovative, because you were trying to do some new things, I was happy. Make mistakes. Because the only thing it was this feedback for you to get better. It was this feedback. It's just like now when I was getting when you guys are saying, "Hey, hurry, your sound is choppy." I wasn't. It's called feedback. How can I get better if I'm not being innovative? If I'm not going to try new stuff? Do not expect your staff to be perfect because they're trying to be innovative. They're trying to try new stuff. Just, just give them a pat on the back for them being innovative, give some feedback, and let them know that if again, I'm going to still be behind you because I'm seeing that you're trying to be a better educator. So I'm gonna stop right there. I got 1 more minute. So these are the 16 things teachers need from their administrator. So I went over the final six today. Last week I went over the last 10. So just take these, and I'm telling you, even if you don't do 16, if you do, you'll be a better administrator. So thank you very much. Let everybody go to Create and Educate. I am so thankful for all of the support over here. I do not take this lightly. Let's have a good school year. Keep up the good work. If you would like for me to come in and work with the school, inbox me. Let's set it up. I cannot wait to be in Texas, Arizona. Thank you, much love, and let's have an excellent weekend. Remember, become the school that you want it to be. Become the school. Become the school that you want the school to become. Become that school, and you can do it. Thank you. See you next week.